We have been compromised. With the fall of Epsilon Base, Galcian intelligence acquired the satellite data and coordinates of our expedition's destination. They believe that whatever lies at the center of the Dreamlands, our target, is Kartoba, the birthplace of our existence on Kharak, and the key to their ascension.
That's not all. Having decrypted the Galcian base data, I found a message from my brother embedded in the code.
Rachel, if you find this, you know I've been taken prisoner by the Galcian forces. One of the artifacts they've unearthed is the trigger to a weapon of vast, destructive power. They do not yet understand what they possess, but I do, and I have a plan. I know you're coming. Be ready.
The Kahad Sajuk's fleet is making for the primary anomaly. With no other choice but to resupply, we need to rendezvous with the Coalition landers inbound from Tyr. Surrounded by desert, the only place they can set down is the Kashar Plateau, located here. Coordinates locked in.
Landers, both Sujet and Sadim, are currently inbound, which means we need to secure that plateau.
There are multiple access points. All units prepare to engage the enemy and take the high ground.
Ready, send.
Runner copies.
Ready, send.
Reading you.
Make ready. Coordinates confirmed. Coordinates confirmed.
The Sakala have engaged Galcian forces, delaying their arrival.
Armor systems active. Weapon systems online. Weapon range systems currently active. Turret ahead. We need to avoid its line of fire. Carrier repair systems are unavailable.
We got a railgun under fire.
Engage that target.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Enemy railguns eliminated. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Intel, with the data from the Galcian base decrypted, we have gained access to new research on artifact technology and how our enemy is using it.
Green light, excellent. Thank you, Rachel. New upgrades to the Capisi's fabrication systems are now available.
Salvage your copy.
Recommend commencing upgrades now.
New coordinates acquired. Moving the site. The cabin.
The Galcian are dug in behind heavy turret emplacements.
We don't need it.
In order to punch through, we require a heavily armored cruiser. Upgrade the Capisi's fabrication facilities to produce battle cruisers.
Reading.
Research completed.
Reporting.
CU site exhausted.
Cleared to launch. Missiles and relay. Go for artillery.
RU site exhausted.
Target location set. Missiles away. Saturate the area. Heavy missiles loaded and ready. Light up that target. Artillery loaded.
Research
Open
completed.
copy. We have hostiles on the board.
Battlecruiser fabrication online.
I recommend constructing battlecruisers to deploy against Gaussian fortifications.
Make ready.
CU deposit depleted. The fleet is at maximum capacity.
Enemy armor on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile. Artillery cruiser under attack. Units respond. The captain. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Reporting. Hostile range craft destroyed. Support ready. Ready for orders. Fire sector validated. Full salvo. Combat relay. Hostile production cruiser eliminated.
Battlecruiser operational.
Ready to give them hell. New coordinates verified.
Battlecruiser operational.
Turret down. Let's get moving.
Set new heading. We're taking out an enemy turret. Attention.
Reading you, Command.
Get us moving. Get us moving. Reading.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Tracking armored craft on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Ready. Send. New sector designated.
Research completed.
Runner. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile railguns have opened up. Op ready. Runner, go ahead. Move order confirmed. New PC gone. New PC moving up. Armored vehicle lost. Hostile armor eliminated. Ready. Send message. Grid updated. Receiving 5 by 5. Contact. Move to fire. The railgun taking effective fire. Target locked. Enemy railgun eliminated. One. Bearing target marked. Fire on lock. Reading. Ready. Send.
We lack sufficient RUs.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. A hostile turret has been destroyed. Enemy railgun firing on friends online. Battlecruiser is facing resistance. Position marked. We got a railgun under fire. Hostile range craft destroyed. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Receiving 5 by 5. AO set. Missiles primed.
Battlecruiser operational.
Reporting. Make ready. copies.
Reading you, Command.
Reading. New heading set. New heading set.
Alert. Multiple cruisers detected atop the plateau.
Sight on scanner. Conducting sweep.
Attention. New sector. Hostile armor incoming. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Vector dialed in.
A railgun is taking effective fire. We're in the fight. Alert. Railgun lost. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Hostile railgun. Open down.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Enemy light attack vehicle.
Enemy AA units on the plateau. Our airspace is compromised. They must be removed. Disengaged from enemy forces and now on approach to the plateau.
You deposit depleted.
Reading.
Make sure it's all done.
Make ready.
Brenner copies.
Attention. Attention. Coordinates confirmed. PC moving out. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Ready. Send. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Dialed in.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Ready to burn. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Galcian bombers inbound.
Destroyed. Runner.
Prepare anti-air units.
Enemy production cruiser has appeared in the AO. We got a railgun under fire. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Alert! Red alert! Command carrier taking fire.
Engage that target.
Alert! Rachel is in contact. Target set. Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed. Target acquired. Hostile bomber destroyed. Target set. Hostile strike craft down.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Enemy armor disabled. Engine. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. In with point defense. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? This is the captain. Push her through. Proximity hostile. Engage. Enemy armor on approach. Target and destroy. Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support. Reposition. Enemy railgun eliminated. Hostile designated. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Get us moving. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. This is the captain. Alert. Artillery cruiser destroyed. Captain. Salvager has been
Strike
engaged.
fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Hostile armor eliminated. Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation. Listen up.
Fleet Group 5 assigned.
Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound. Target on the board. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
It's 020 from designated.
Engage hostiles. Focus.
Sector operators contact report.
Tracker verified. Combat protocols in effect.
Fire. Point armored vehicle lost. Alert. Missile battery destroyed. Target lost. Tracking armored craft on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Point defense. Target set. Armor, go ahead. Battle report. Enemy on a guard cruiser destroyed. All batteries fire. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Enemy armor disabled. This is the captain. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Strike fighter taking hostile fire. Alert. Strike fighter destroyed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
A Galcian assault force is approaching. Hold the plateau.
Reading you. Strike fighter ready for service. Strike fighter online. We do not have enough RUs. Maximum fleet capacity reached.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in. Railgun operational.
Hostile railguns opened up. Enemy armor on approach. Hostile range craft destroyed. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Go ahead. Copy. Green light verified. Ready. Send. Missile sequence initiated. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile armor eliminated.
The plateau has been secured. Excellent work. Galcian forces in retreat.
Enemy. Plateau secured. We need to hold this landing zone.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sajet. Expedition Carrier Capisi. Back home, the tide of war is starting to turn. Our men and women are fighting door to door, reclaiming entire neighborhoods as they push back these Galcian invaders. But here, the Kahad Sajuk's fleet is approaching our expedition's target as we are forced to sit and wait on landers inbound from Tyr. We are so close, yet with every hour we fall further behind our enemy. The future of our expedition depends on those flight crews. Roach, you crazy SOB. You're the best lander pilot I've ever known. If anyone can do this, it's you. You better not have forgotten that bottle I asked for. As we speak, satellite data has identified the Kahad Sajuk's fleet approaching the site of the primary anomaly.
Oh my god.
It's some kind of orbital weapons platform. The weapon issued a recognition code to the surface. An ID transponder returned the signal. The return signal originated here.
That's it. That's what Jacob was talking about. I need to go investigate the source of that signal.
It's risky, but you're right, Rachel. Take a combat escort and secure the transponder. Galcian reinforcements are closing on our position fast, but we should be able to hold them off long enough to resupply. We will then rendezvous at your location.
Roger that.
Capisi, this is Lander 05 Bravo. Do you copy?
Copy 05, go ahead.
We are inbound on your marker. Emergency fuel critical. We are racing the gauge and will only have one chance before our tanks run dry.
Understood. We'll have the red carpet rolled out.
We must defend the landing zone until our transports arrive. We anticipate Galcian assaults will come at us through these approaches here. Turrets and mines will prove effective at these choke points.
Packet back to engineering for review.
We've had salvage teams reclaim the wreckage of several Galcian heavy turrets.
Send orders.
The turrets have been positioned at defensive locations on the plateau, but their armor is damaged. We're cleared to repair those turrets. We'll need all the firepower we can get. Galcian forces are approaching our contact range. Hold the high ground at all costs.
Maintenance personnel to stations. Ranged online.
Reading you. Deploy a turret on that location. Reading you, Command. Defend that area with a turret. Deploy a turret on that location.
We've exposed additional resource sites on the far side of the plateau.
Go for carrier.
Fleet capacity capabilities are now at maximum. The fleet is at maximum capacity.
PC, go ahead.
Salvager
Copy, taking
online.
ground position.
Ready.
Moving to guard position.
Guard order confirmed. Move into escort formation.
Base runner online. Time's a-wasting.
Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
PC reading. Location marked. Reading you, Command. Cruiser reading.
RU site exhausted.
Maintenance protocols active.
Salvager ready. Construction units identified.
Reading you, Command. Runner copies.
An RU site has been depleted.
Enemy armor on approach. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Carrier here.
Construction resources exhausted.
Cruiser ready.
We have insufficient CUs.
Systems ready. PDA active.
Construction resources exhausted. Operations
What do you
update.
need?
RUs in the
Proceed to
region have been
RU site.
drained. We have insufficient CUs.
CUs identified.
Galcian reconnaissance force has arrived.
Go for Capisi.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Galcian aircraft inbound.
We're in the pipe. Deploy anti-air to intercept. One of our turrets is taking fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Capisi gun. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Launch.
Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
Set to launch.
Alert, turret post destroyed. Attention. Hostile range craft destroyed.
More Gaussian forces have entered contact range. They're coming at us from all sides.
Construction resources exhausted. We have insufficient CUs. Construction resources exhausted.
Salvage array ready. Cruiser reading. Maintenance personnel to stations. Roger. Coordinates confirmed.
RU deposit depleted.
Ready for assignment. PDA active.
All 3 lander signals in the green and on designated approach vector.
Move for carrier.
Be advised, carrier repair systems online. Armor systems active. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage. Warning, systems overheating. Feed power into main cooling systems.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Make hostile armor incoming. Hostile on sensors.
Fighter coordinates
Authentication
dialed in.
pending. A turret is under fire. Hostile railguns ready opened up. Alert. A turret post just went down. Battle cruiser is raising resistance. Position marked.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Confirmed. Engines hot.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Alert. Missile battery lost.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
Bomber to launch deck.
Hostile interceptor down.
Bomber on deck.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Reading.
Bomber to launch deck.
Armored vehicle has been
Bomber
destroyed.
online. Ready for launch.
Reading. Reading.
The Sadim are approaching. Prepare to rendezvous.
Underway. Copy. Taking guard position.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. This is the captain. One of our turrets is taking fire. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Launch bomber.
Enemy railgun firing on friend.
Set for launch.
Alert. Turret post destroyed. Ready. Set.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile strike craft down. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
A railgun is taking effective fire. Make ready.
Target confirmed. Launch
Alert. Railgun down.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
Go ahead. Enemy railgun eliminated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Copy that. Bugging out.
Bomber copies. Copy. Returning to carrier.
CUs exhausted. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
CUs.
All 3 landers on long-range sensors.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Gunship clear for launch.
Gunship on deck. Ready to launch.
Enemy armor disabled. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
A turret is under fire. Confirmed. Engines hot. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Easy copy.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Hostile strike craft down. Op ready. Readjust target. Runner. Hostile armor eliminated.
CU field depleted.
We got a railgun under fire. Stand by for cruise missile launch coordinates. Target set. Alert. Railgun lost. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight.
Gunship clear for launch.
Armored vehicle lost.
On deck.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Alert. Hostile bomber on approach. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Alert. The turret post just went down. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. PC copies. Enemy armor disabled. The captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Strike craft destroyed. Make ready. Hostiles designated.
Strike fighter
Trackers
coordinates
assigned.
dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Armor vehicle taking effective
Go.
fire.
Proceed to marked target.
Copy that. Gunship on deck.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber set for launch. Alert. Railgun down. Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated.
Receive.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Returning.
Turret is under fire. Dead. Hostile armor incoming.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Enemy airstrike inbound.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Copy that. Bomber on deck. Hostile interceptor down.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Attention. Enemy railgun eliminated. Reading.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Gunship is now in circulation. Bomber operational. Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber on the Sakala is in contact range.
We've detected.
BC, this is Sedim Lander 2-9 Echo requesting clearance to land.
Copy 2-9. You are clear to land.
Understood.
The Sakala has arrived. Looks like they coordinated their arrival.
Once they offload their supplies, prep for our Sajet landers. It's gonna be touch and go. I want medical and fire suppression teams on alert.
The Galcian are deploying anti-air forces here. Eliminate them in order to clear the landing zone. Galcian aircraft on approach.
Enemy armor disabled. One of our turrets is taking fire. Cruise missile launch ready. Cleared to launch. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Alert. Turret post destroyed. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Enemy contacts on the board. Make ready.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. A turret is under fire. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Alert. A turret post just went down. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile strike craft down. Ready. Send.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. A railgun is taking effective fire.
Battlecruiser operational.
Reading.
Gunship go. Proceed to mark the target.
Gunship online, ready for launch.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Enemy armor disabled.
Strike fighter approach vector done.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Attack vector. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Alert. Turret post destroyed. Listen up.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Alert. Rachel is under fire. Initiated. Enemy armor on approach. Fire. Strike craft destroyed. All hands.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. All systems green. Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated. Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out. Interceptor taking hostile fire.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Alert. Hostile bomber sighted. Hostile armor eliminated. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Make ready. Hostile strike craft down. Alert. Armored vehicles taking fire. Hostile fire. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Vector dialed in.
A turret is under fire. Attack course set.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Alert. Rachel is in contact. For launch. We got a railgun under fire.
Gunship set for launch.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked to burn. Hostile interceptor down.
Galcian anti-air squad destroyed.
Post just went down. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Send orders. Copy. Returning to carrier.
Reading you, command. Destination. Tracking armored craft. craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. This is the captain.
Strike fighter
Enemy armor
vector
disabled.
dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Reading. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Gunship go. Proceed to marked target.
Copy that. Gunship on deck.
Battlecruiser is facing resistance. Position marked. A railgun is taking effective fire. Alert. Support craft has been engaged. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Stand by for launch authentication sequence. Hostile armor eliminated. One of our turrets is taking fire. Attention!
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Gunship clear for launch.
Gunship on deck. Ready to launch.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Strike craft destroyed. This is the captain. Enemy airstrike inbound. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert, railgun lost. Alert, battlecruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Hostile armor incoming. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Alert, friendly taking hostile fire. This is the captain. Hostile strike craft down.
Strike fighter coordinates
Be
dialed
advised,
in.
tracking hostile. Attack course set. Enemy armor disabled. A turret is under fire. Easy copy.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Op ready. Attention.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We got a railgun under fire. All strike craft destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Alert. Railgun down. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Op ready.
Both Galcian AA squads have been neutralized.
Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Battlecruiser
Landers requesting clearance.
position marked.
We're coming in hot.
The Sakala is broadcasting on an open channel.
To our coalition brothers and sisters, you have inflicted great devastation upon the Galcian scum. For that, we applaud your bravery. We will not forget your sacrifice. But our time of ascension is at hand. Only the Sidim and our Kithsa are of divine origin. Only we can claim the bounty that lies at the heart of this desert. The first city and its secrets belong to us, and us alone.
Scramble all emergency crews immediately.
victim betrayed us.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. My instincts were right. The Sidim have betrayed us. They say self-righteousness inevitably leads to treachery, that it's an affliction of the weak-minded. I agree. Mashad will pay for what he has done, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Thankfully, we're able to retrieve supplies from one of the landers, allowing us to carry on. Rachel is out there now, alone. I won't let her become another victim of this treachery.
Rachel, what is your status?
Intel. The ID transponder signal originated from a wreck. A military capital ship that seems to be named Tidan. The Tidan deployed the orbital weapon, then suffered the same fate as the other wrecks, crashing to the surface before the weapon could be enabled. Escaping the Gaussian base, Jacob crossed the wastelands and located the Tidan. Coupled with the transponder hidden aboard this ship, he used the trigger to arm the weapon. But without adequate food, water, or protection, he died here. Alone.
We're coming for you, Rachel. Hold out until we get there.
Understood, Intel. Science team standing by.